Hi everybody, it's Lori. Welcome to my studio. You're getting a different view of the studio today instead of just the top of the table. I am going to paint the top of this table. I have already taken the top and done a light sand on it, and I have cleaned it well with alcohol to get any residue of any oils or anything on there hopefully off so that the paint works. I'll find out, I think, as soon as I try and put the primer on. I'm going to use the GAC 100 for my primer because it just seems to work well on pretty much everything I've tried it on. I'm going to try that, and if it works, great, because I don't know. This is an experiment. But I've got this table anyway. The rest I'm going to leave the natural wood, and if the top turns out well, I will do something with that natural wood. I'll probably spruce it up a bit, but it doesn't look bad, really. It's a little dusty down there because I didn't dust the whole thing. However, I did clean the top, and you can see the top is kind of a mess. So it needs something. And that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to put you on pause while I tape. I'm going to tape on this lip here, I think, to keep the paint off of there, and I'm going to attach some big black garbage bags to it and drape it down the sides so that nothing else gets hit with the paint, because I'm thinking about doing a flip cup on it because I really love flip cups, and I think it'll look really cool on the top of this table. So anyway, I'll be back to see you after it's primed, hopefully, and ready to be painted, because if I come back again before that, that means that what I did to prep it wasn't enough. And I'm hoping it is. All right, see you in a sec. So here's the table. I've got 2 coats of GAC 100 on there to prime it. You can see it's got a bit of a shine, but it's a lot smoother. It also, I sanded it lightly, and I've taped up all the sides and draped plastic bags from the painter's tape also, so that it doesn't drip onto the legs of the table. I've got puddle pads underneath, and they're dirty ones, but that's okay. So I don't have to be clean for this. I'm going to do a flip cup on this guy here. I've got just a small cup. I don't need a lot of paint for this because it's not a very big surface. And I'm going to put in some of my paints. I'm going to layer them in here, and I'll tell you what I've got as I'm going. This is metallic white, and it's from Artist Loft. A lot of these paints are from Artist Loft. So I'm going to start with that, a little bit of that. And then I've got DecoArt Americana Decor Gold, 24 karat gold. It's one of my favorite colors. These are all favorites of mine. This is Artist Loft Metallic Cobalt Blue. And this is Artist Loft Metallic Copper. I'm just going to put a little bit of that in. And Artist Loft Metallic Purple. Just going to layer it again the same way I just did. Okay, gold, and cobalt blue, copper, and gold. I think that's plenty of paint. Okay, let's see. I'm going to put a puddle of, I think, the gold here. I just love this gold, and if there's cells that are going to pop up, then I'd like the cells to be gold. All right. This is very weird. Let me tell you, I haven't done anything like this on a table before, and I feel very strange pouring paint on a table. Well, let's do it here. Flip. Well, I didn't do a very good job of flipping, but that's okay. Let's see how this ends up. I'm just going to let it sit for a minute or a few minutes, actually, a couple minutes, and let the paint go from the bottom of the cup down to the top of the cup so that they're against the table before I take the cup away, and I'll probably do a lip through it a little bit so that I can get a little bit of something there. So I'll put this video on pause for a minute while I let this sit, and we'll come back to it and when it's ready to flip. Okay, I think we're ready. You can see there's cells already popping up here, not to mention that was a bubble over here, the big gold one. All right, let's see what we've got here. Okay. Okay, let's torch this. I see a lot of bubbles. That gold is just shimmering through everything. It's so amazing. All right, we're getting some good cells. I'm going to take this skewer and go through it just a little more this way. I'm going to use some of this cobalt blue as an extender because I don't want to lose some of this, and I want it to slide really well. On the tabletop. Okay. This is cool. I'm really liking this. That's pretty. Just going to wipe off these edges a little bit with my finger so they don't continue to pull the paint off. This is the part that's taped. Just like you wipe the drips off of your painting when you're done tilting on a canvas. I'll wipe the drips off of this too, because I don't want it, like I said, to pull the paint off of the surface, because it's enough that I think it's going to keep dripping some, but I'd like to keep it pretty much where it's at. So here she is wet. This is pretty cool looking. It's a nice tabletop. Definitely, I like it a lot. We'll see how it dries and how it sets up here. I can see that some of the edges of the wood are showing through. I may have to touch that up when it's dry, which is not a problem really. It should be fine. And then put a nice shiny coat of resin on there to protect the tabletop and to also bring out all those colors. So I'll come back to you when it's dry. So the table is starting to dry, and it's drying beautifully. I'm so excited. The sides were the part that I was worried about, that it would keep dripping, and look at how beautiful. It won't need any touch up at all. It dried beautifully. Very happy with it. I'm going to try and hold off this video, putting it out until it is resined. I would like to see it. I would like you to see it when it's finished and it's resined. But it's still got a little bit of drying to do and curing. So I'll see you back when it's done. So here's the final result of the table. We're getting a glare right here at this angle from the resin on top. But as you can see, it's very shiny, heat resistant, food safe. It's beautiful. I oiled up the rest of it so that it looks all fresh. And I am just so thrilled with this table. It looks nice in my living room. I love the way the copper is in there, and it plays up and matches up with the wood just enough. It's so pretty. Very happy with it. I hope you like it too. If you do, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe, please. All that good stuff. Share the video. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for staying on to the end to see this final result. I'm so excited. I will be doing more of these. I just got to watch out for road sales, yard sales. Well, not road sales, you know, things that are left by the side of the road for the pickup man. That's the best way to pick up things like this. Anyway, we'll see you next time. Bye.